Hey guys, and welcome to Natural Aesthetics, another HIIT video. This time we've got arms. On the top right hand side of the video you can see a little thumbnail. If you're interested in watching me use similar techniques to train my lower body, then check that out. But today we've got arms, and you can see in the diagram on the top left, HIIT is at the very far end of the scale. Maxed out intensity, but subsequently minimal volume. You can't do both at the same time. So this training style is great for when you're in a rush, when you haven't got much time to hit your usual volume during a session. Also, if you just want to smash your body and really have a hard session. My usual training would probably be around the middle somewhere, maybe erring on the side of volume. But there are many different ways to train and many different ways to reach your goals, I will say that. So here I'm doing some heavy dumbbell curls, great for your biceps and forearms. I do a set until failure, then I rest 10 to 12 seconds, and then I go again. This is called rest pause, and it's a great way to add more reps to a set, to add more work into a short period of time. I do that a couple of times, and by the end of that, even with a heavy spot, I can't get any more reps out, so it's time to stop the set. Next up, we've got pushdowns, one of my favourite exercises for triceps. The reason why I'm using the belt is to hold me down. Because I'm going to be doing this set for a long period of time, my core is going to be quite taxed. And I just want that weight to help push me down so I can focus on my triceps rather than my core and bracing myself. So we go for a set to failure, and then again use rest pause style to add additional reps to the set. And then when I fatigue to the point where I can't lift the weight down on my own, I carry on the set with negatives. Now this is just the upwards portion of the lift, or the eccentric phase of the movement. And this is the stronger portion of the rep, which is why you're able to carry it on for longer. If you were fresh, you'd lift more weight on the negative portion of the lift, so you could do it that way as well. And again, that's just an additional way to add more volume, to tax the body harder in a shorter period of time. These are dumbbell preacher curls, one of my favourite exercises. I much prefer these over barbell or easy bar. We started this off with easy bar, we both weren't feeling it, so we just switched back to dumbbell, which is our preferred way of doing it. It just feels much better, then you can focus on one arm at a time, so each arm gets an equal workout. Here we're using a technique called Omni contraction, which is simply 3 points on the negative phase of the movement where you hold the weight still. The top third, halfway down, and then the bottom third. Again, another technique to increase the intensity of the exercise and to make the body work harder to tax the muscles more during a shorter period of time. Extremely debilitating. We overestimated the weight a little bit, so bear that in mind. It's going to get very hard very quickly with that style. And then tricep overhead extensions to finish. Very, very difficult exercise. Found these incredibly challenging. And here we're just using false reps where my spotter is helping me lift the weight on the positive phase of the movement. I'm controlling the weight down slowly. As I said before, the negative phase is slightly stronger than the positive, but I need a little bit of help to continue moving that weight. Extremely taxing again. You can see here I'm taking short, sharp breaths in, because if you're not careful, you won't be able to get the air in that you need during the sets. Some of the exercises are very, very taxing on the CV system as well when you're doing quite lengthy sets. So true HIIT training is always done with a slow negative. It's always done with a good spotter. I think that's imperative. Someone who knows how to spot the weight, and you can communicate between each other as to what the plan will be during the next few reps or sets. That is important. You can't just go and grab anyone and expect them to spot you the way you want to be spotted. You need someone with a little bit of understanding and good communication. This little superset here we did to finish, just 3 sets of high reps with a little less weight. So this is not really HIIT training, we just did it to get a pump to finish because we had 10 minutes to burn. This whole session probably took, what, 45 minutes, even with these sets at the end. Great exercise here showed by my training partner for triceps. So you add 2 ropes to the top clip. It's basically like a kickback and push down hybrid. I have done one at a time before, but never thought about doing 2 together. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for your continued support. Stay tuned for more videos and stay strong. And don't forget to check out all my social media if you have the time. All the links are in the description box below.